Alright guys, today we're going to be installing a string trimmer on my zero turn. Just got it in. It's a Peco ZT3100 trimmer. Um, Mounts on the side of a fabricated deck. Uh, Very simple install. We're going to go through it today. It's a little dirty, but she gets the job done. Didn't have time to wash it, so this is the box it came in. I had already opened it up just to look inside real quick, but instructions clear, concise, really easy. This is the debris shield, and it's extra. I highly suggest you get that. That was the wiring harness. It comes with one tube of those lines. I ended up ordering two more. Um, Not the greatest lines. They work good. They work okay, but I like my line better. I use a Oregon 95,000 square cut line. Um, Very well packaged. Everything's all put together for you when it comes. It's basically the unit and then some bolts and then a debris shield. Instructions say, lining it up on your deck where you want it. Make sure you got clearance for folding it up and down. I lined it up here, and you'll see I lined up the four outer corners, but ended up reaching my hand up under there, and I got a baffle that was in line with the one corner hole that I was going to drill, so I had to move it up. They give you plenty of options. They give you six hole options, so you can work around stuff. But you see right there, I'm off that corner into the middle holes, so to miss that baffle underneath. Uh, and you got to clean up the shavings because I got grandkids and pets running around. So four bolts. I don't remember what size they were offhand. No, they were 10 millimeter or 12 millimeter. Checking it out. I had prearranged it, where I was gonna do it. That's the lock they have for it for if you're driving around not using it, because it will flop down on you if you don't have that lock installed. And there's a safety switch involved with that being folded up, so it won't come on. Because if it's not folded up and hitting that safety switch, it will come on. So if you have it folded up, make sure you lock it in place. I'm not crazy about the way they designed it, but it is what it is. I'm thinking about just unplugging mine when I'm done for the day, just because I got grandkids and stuff running around. And if they fold that handle down even the slightest little bit and hit that on switch, it will come on. So that's just something to kind of keep in mind. Maybe you can put a separate like master on-off switch on it. I think that's what I'm going to do: master on-off switch or unplug it. Um, so here, hooking up the wires, just basic, ground and positive. That's it. Uh, Coiled up the rest of that wire loom there. Zip tie it off to the top of there's a plate right there. That's my hydro cover for my machine there. I just zip tied it on there. There was a little hole in the side of the machine over there where the small little wire going out right underneath my arm there goes out to the safety switch for the brake on my machine, and it was big enough for this wire loom to fit through. I got a Bobcat ZT3000. Not sure, how our other people's are going to be, but I didn't have to do any drilling or anything like that, so it worked out really good for me. They give you plenty of wire, so I think you have a lot of options with that wire. Um, to route it accordingly. And I'm trying to get the motor in the same plane as the blades of my machine, I guess. I was just using that protractor to kind of get it in the same plane. And then here you got, that's your rough adjustments for your wire or your string up and down. I had to come down quite a bit. And then there's a fine adjustment that's built into the folding mechanism on the deck there. And I got mine close enough to where I didn't have to mess with the fine adjustment part of it. But I had to move it down a couple notches, and it pretty much ended up right in line with my blades, with the level of my blades. And that swivels there, so you can do a flat trim, and then you can get off, swivel it up, and then you can do edging with it too. I will never use it as an edger. I just don't do edging at my house. I live on 3 acres, and I don't have fancy driveway or anything like that for edging. But I mean, it can be done. The only problem I see with it is I think if the string's out enough to edge, it's going to wear out real quick, because you have no control how deep it is. It's just, you roll it up, it is what it is. It's either too deep or it wears out and then you don't have it. So now you're kind of just stuck. So I don't think it's a real great option, but I haven't tried it either. So who am I to say? It might work excellent. I don't know. There again, just trying to get into the same plane as the motor blades. Very nice. I mean, it's built very tough. It's not cheap sheet metal. I don't know what the gauge is on the steel, but it's a stout unit. And it sits on a pivot, so when that's down, you see how it moves a little bit sometimes when I'm working on it. It's on a spring-loaded pivot, so if you got that unit down and you're trimming and you hit something, it'll roll right around it and then spring back into neutral position. That's the debris shield. And like I said in the beginning, that's an extra. Definitely get it, because without it, that thing's just going to be, it'll kick up stuff up at you. And, for the extra, I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks. I can't remember offhand now what it was, but it's definitely worth it. You should have it. Putting that head back on. I didn't have a long enough Allen wrench, so it's kind of a pain getting that Allen head back down in there, the set screw. And I had to use the crescent wrench to get some leverage on that Allen wrench. But there it is. It's pretty much all installed. I'll hit the unlock, boom, flip her down. And this is with the line that came with it. You see, it works fine. It works good, and they suggest that you don't. This is not built for this length of grass. It's definitely for weekly trimming. It's not for like this where it hasn't been trimmed in a while. But I mean, you'll see it works good. You just got to go a little slow with it, but it does tear it down. Now I found with my line, I have the 95 thousandths Oregon square cut line. It works a lot better than this line, but this line worked good also. It just seemed like my Oregon line worked a little bit better. And
Yeah, she's going through it. Go through it good. You got to remember that handle's there too. You don't get up underneath something. I caught myself wanting to go up underneath something a couple times and you know, risk ripping that handle off. But it works good. It's a good little unit. If you got a flat yard or a lot of flat spots that you trim a lot of, this will definitely work good for you. I can trim about 50% of my yard with it. I have a lot of hills and trees and stuff, so it doesn't work the greatest around trees because they raise up, you know, and but it works good. It's got its place, but it definitely won't replace your line trimmer. But thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.